Hey, welcome back to the Menacing Podcast. John is here with us. Strong. The strong silent type is here. But hey, it is another week. It is another episode. And we're about to have some fun because today is going to be So You Think You're Smarter Than Brent Trivia. And we're going to get that going here in a few minutes. But first we need to get the business out of the way. As you heard, John is back.
You got it right the first time.
we got Josh back. Took some convincing. We had to let go of a few writers. That was a huge nix, but we got Josh back. So you're probably wondering to yourself, man, these guys are cool. They're like my buddies. I would love to interact with them, and we would love for you to do that. So hit us up on Facebook, Menacing Podcast, or on X, Twitter, whatever, at Menacing Podcast. You can also email us your thoughts and your ideas and maybe some of the answers to some of your answers from the trivia to see if you got it better than what I did. But you can email those at menacingpodcast@gmail.com. I was going to say, but I don't think you will. I'm feeling on fire today. I think that I'm going to crush the trivia. I really need to because last week I think I got 3 out of 5. Really makes me sad. Definitely though, a lot better than a couple weeks ago where a pier that sunk by waves completely threw me off. And speaking of construction and building things that will hopefully stay afloat, a house should stay afloat. Especially since you shouldn't be building it on water. Unless you have a boat house.
A boathouse? A houseboat.
A houseboat.
A boathouse is where you store the house. Yeah. The boat in the house of the boat.
There we go.
The boats.
Or an underwater house.
Floating?
Either way, a house of boat or boat of house, whatever. But if you're looking for a houseboat, did I say that correct? Or is it boathouse?
No, you did.
No, yeah, houseboat. If you're looking for a houseboat, make sure you get a hold of Hatowski Realty. Mike and Renee might be able to hook you up with a houseboat, but I'm not entirely sure if those are, how like reliable those are. I don't know if I'd like a houseboat. But anyways, if you want just like a regular house, they could definitely hook you up with a regular house. It's time for you to get something that's made strong, made tough, and will withstand those precipitation days. Because there's nothing like when you have something built that just goes right under. So, if you want something good quality that's there to stand and to protect you and your loved ones, get a hold of Hatowski Realty. Mike and Renee are there to help you out. All right, business is out of the way. Josh, welcome back. Russ, how's it going over there?
Pretty good.
He's actually spoke more than you today.
I know. Nobody told me we fired some of the writers. So hastily putting together the last of the. So you think you're smarter than Brent?
Yeah. All right.
There was contract issues and those got figured out. So back.
Yeah. See, we had to let go of a couple to retain one. So was it worth it? You let us know.
The needs of the one outweigh the needs of the many.
Yeah. Spoken like a true socialist.
Yes.
Oh, we can't get political again this week.
Yeah, we already had that. Not to be too political.
Come on.
Yeah, I mean,
John just informed us. Can we talk about this a minute? John just informed us that on Apple Podcasts, they have a transcript. Like you can. John doesn't listen, but he will take the time to read through the episode. And I didn't know that was a thing that they did.
That would be really fun for the listeners just to see if they could pick out who said what. That would be an interesting little game.
It was quite entertaining when I read last week's episodes on the transcripts. I'm like, of course, when I discovered this, I was like, this isn't real. Like, wait, what is this? All of a sudden, I'm like, hey, this is them. Like, I'm going to read through to see who I can pick out who's who. It was quite entertaining, actually. It was quite good. I really enjoyed it. So check out the transcripts of the podcast.
I will.
It's fun. It is a lot of fun.
I might have to do that too because most of the time, my kids want to listen. They're like, Dad, let's listen to your podcast. I'm like, yeah, we're listening to true crime right now. They're like, no, your podcast. I'm like, oh yeah.
Well, you threaten me regularly on these podcasts. So
Yeah,
it's very
yeah,
close to being
the
a true crime
yeah.
podcast.
And those are in the transcripts.
And those are in the... Oh, look at that!
Ah.
All right. Now, we can commence with, so, you think you're smarter than Brent? That's the new name. I don't know if you're a follower of our social media pages.
You should be.
Which you should be. Great stuff happens there. So we
It's merchandise too. I have it on T-shirts. We'll hand out the T-shirts.
Yep,
for them, too.
that's actually, we should have a mug.
Oh
Or a
yeah.
mug.
That needs to be, okay.
Or a flask.
Okay, we'll convene a meeting after a business meeting after this episode, and we'll talk about this. But we've renamed this segment from Trending Trivia, Wending Wivia. We've decided to settle on, so, you think you're smarter than Brent? Which I know the natural reaction is to say, well, of course, right?
Yeah.
Not.
How could...
Of course not.
Sure, that one. Not really.
Yeah. All our listeners are like, no, I've gotten every single
I'm
question.
fairly certain I'm actually quite smarter than him.
Right, I had your back, man. I'm sorry. That's right.
I appreciate it.
If you would let me finish, I wasn't going to stab Brent in the back.
No, he likes to do that right to my face.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
No, I'm saying there's people out there probably going, no, I could easily take Brent in a trivia match. But he's pretty good. He's pretty good.
As long as there's no seeking peers, we'll be.
Yeah.
I do my best.
You really struggled that one, huh?
Yeah, that was...
Well, when the question is what sank after being built, or what took down a pier, you're
yeah.
not thinking like waves.
No,
You're like,
they're the things that they're usually meant to withstand.
I was reading the transcript, but you sounded flustered.
oh, I was.
Oh, yeah. Oh, it red is flustered even?
Yeah, I can
Did
tell.
it, in parentheses, it says flustered. Seagull?
like puts it out like a book. Brett responds flustered. Why can't I talk? I don't know what words going on with my words today.
It's all right.
This is troubling. I was so my wife and I were in a car accident.
Oh, yeah.
And I think maybe some more brain damage was done as a result.
That's not good.
That's what I'm going with at
Okay,
least.
you got an
We are glad you
That's
are
the
safe.
story.
Yeah.
Thank
You're
you.
okay.
That's
Well, besides the brain cells.
Well, those will come back.
Well,
they grow back, right?
sure.
I'm sure the whiskey will help.
Yeah, that actually helps cultivate these cells to.
They feed off of.
Yes.
Oh, and I know it last time I was on.
We've purged that from the records. There's no transcript of that.
Oh,
one.
there's
Yeah.
not. Right.
So here we go with. So and you have one chance to ask
John can help. Okay.
John
one
can
time.
chime in one time.
Okay.
So here we go. So you think you're smarter than Brent?
All right.
You cannot ask. I mean, well, you could ask Siri. She probably wouldn't get it right to
Exactly,
begin with.
so, yeah.
She's
Yeah.
not very useful.
I think he's just poking fun at it. Yeah.
It's okay.
Yeah.
Not really. Siri's basically the most useless phone assistant out there.
Okay.
And that's even saying something because Samsung created Bixby, which is also fairly useless, but actually slightly more useful than Siri.
Hey, Bixby.
I just watched a movie about AI, and they are sensitive, so be careful.
Yeah, oh yeah. Oh, boy. Okay.
Uh-oh.
What? Maybe did Siri put out a hit on me and that's what happened with the car crash?
Maybe.
I did see
Ooh, conspiracy
Yeah.
theory.
Oh, man.
Oh, man.
What?
That movie on Netflix?
Yes.
Yeah.
You watch one of them?
Yeah. It's
There's a lot of movies. on
yeah, there
Netflix.
is. I just
It's Alpha.
yes,
With
Alpha.
Jennifer Lopez.
Yeah.
Oh, with Will Ferrell?
Yes.
Yeah. Well.
He goes around
Isn't
singing
that the
in
Christmas
tights.
one?
Yeah.
Is that not, I think it's something else. It was the
Yeah,
brain
well-
damage.
Alpha is. We'll get into it later, but yeah, let's get into that later.
Okay, so we've got. So you think you're smarter than Brent? Brent, are you ready? You feeling smart?
Well, I'm feeling
Are the
something.
little gray cells warmed up?
Yes.
All right.
You just asked me if the glaciers were warmed up.
No, the gray cells.
Oh.
I did it like.
Are the glaciers
At
warmed
this
up?
point, you might as well just take the glaciers.
Hercule Poirot from
Yeah,
Agatha
that'd be
Christie.
cool, that'd be cool.
Who's asking about the little gray cells? Your brain.
Yes, I got.
Okay. Question number 1. After see, this is where it becomes a true.
I can't say it
Brent
anymore.
Just picked up a. Yep. Oh yeah, because they'll hear it.
Because it'll be
written down.
It'll be transcribed.
Question number 1. After North Korea launched an aerial attack on South Korea with balloons carrying manure and garbage, I don't know why they just didn't say the North Korean Air Force, but the South responded by cranking up the volume and blasting the North with this beloved music genre.
Oh my goodness.
And there's a hint in that, what you said, right?
Sure. Yeah, we usually hide hints in there.
Okay.
I think it's K-pop.
Oh.
It's either K-pop or it's Michael Jackson. It's one of the two. I'm going to go with Michael. Or I'm going to go with K-pop.
That was all of a sudden out of left field there. Final answer.
Final answer.
K-pop it is. Brent, nice work.
That's got to be so annoying. I mean, it's like their music.
It is their music, yeah. And apparently it drives the North Korean government crazy because they find anything that involves
Happiness.
Well, yeah, that's what South Korea is. I mean, they find anything that involves that very they don't like it. But this leads us into our bonus question. We're right off the bat. Bonus question time. I'm gonna get some sound effects.
Yeah, you do
for it. So bonus question.
Okay.
They also blared weather forecasts and news on this company, South Korea's largest.
What is Kia?
Oh, I don't know why
Kia.
I looked at John. Is that your final answer?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Kia.
Kia? You are incorrect, sir. It's your most hated company, Samsung.
Oh, I thought that was a Japanese company.
Did you really? Yeah. Oh, no, that's South Korea. LG, Samsung, they're both
Okay.
South Korean conglomerates.
I thought Samsung was straight
I
Japan.
was going to say Seoul.
That's Sony.
What?
Kia because Hyundai, those are all South Korean. So that was a good. You were at least in South Korea.
Yeah.
You didn't do like
Subaru? McDonald's?
KFC?
Yeah.
KFC.
Pick the
Korean fried chicken.
Hey, all right.
Also known as cat.
So you got
Soul fries there.
So
called cat. Can we just please acknowledge that one that just tried to slip through with her?
Kate, what do you think the C stands for?
My word.
Tastes like chicken. That's why you keep trying to ship my cat off to South Korea.
Yeah. Yep.
That makes more sense.
This one purred.
Oh, didn't get all the fur off.
Oh, okay.
Why does it have litter in it?
Excuse me, my box smells like pneumonia.
Did you say pneumonia?
No, pneumonia.
You mean ammonium?
No, pneumonia.
Ammonia?
Ammonia.
I said ammonium, which is also not right.
What are you, British?
We're the
Ammonium.
ammonium.
You said all of the letters in that word, sir.
Some that weren't even there.
Yeah.
You added that one to make it sound right. I love that. I love that with the British. They're just like, no, we're correct. You're wrong.
Allionium. It's aluminum. Don't be pretentious.
All right, question number 2. So you're one for one. You've
Yes.
got one right,
Okay.
one wrong. So question number 2.
All right.
And when is that one going to get old? I don't know. I'm still working that joke. We're still running it through you get one right, one wrong.
Yeah.
I wonder how long before the audience hates me for that.
They probably already do. They're reading it right
That's
now.
perfect. I'll keep going then. Question number 2. This man, the President of France, dissolved the National Assembly and called a snap election after his party was dealt a major setback in the European Union elections, securing only 15.2% of the vote. I know that was long, but we tried to add information so people learn.
Yeah, okay.
And then we destroy that information with
Exactly.
propaganda that makes people not believe
We
it.
have hot air balloons full of manure and garbage waiting for you.
I'm going to put... Yes, the North Korean Air Force. John, you're Mr. Burger? Really?
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. I didn't know that was still a place.
Oh, yeah.
Place.
There's one over by me.
You've got like a shake. John has a shake from Mr. Burger.
Yes. Is it strawberry?
Yeah, it is strawberry. Yes.
All right. Not my go-to.
What was that? Hold on. What did you guys get mad at me about? Or say something?
Oh, no.
Don't worry about it, yeah.
We didn't get mad.
No,
it just the way that you started shake the first time.
Oh,
Didn't sound like you were going with shake.
oh, okay. Well, that's,
Where'd you get that shake at? Probably Mr. Burger.
hey, I can say it.
Yeah. You don't get any. You don't.
I only get in trouble at church when Brent says
Yeah,
stuff.
well, only when I do. So
I'm basically a saint.
yeah,
They still claim to have the best burgers in town.
yeah. There you go.
Oh.
Well, there's few and far between.
What about Mrs. Burger, right? Okay. So, I'm sorry. Did you answer the question number 2?
I don't even know what the question was because you just like stopped and you were like, "We're trying to give knowledge too."
Well, we are. That's just helping the audience.
Yeah.
All right. So this man, the president of
Macron.
France, can you let me finish it? You're going to ask me to read the question again. You can at least let me finish the question.
I can't read.
The writers we just fired worked hard on this.
Can't wait to read this in the transcripts.
Is it going to come off that I'm annoyed, John? Because I'm annoyed.
It might be. It might.
Said with annoyance.
This man, the president of France, when not beheaded, dissolved the National Assembly and called a snap election after his party was dealt a major setback in the European Union elections.
Yeah. Okay. Macron.
Do you know
Macron?
Do you know his first name by chance?
I don't.
Okay, we'll give it to you anyways because you're right. It is Emmanuel Macron.
Oh yeah.
And sorry, I was just saying the grandmotherly woman he has is his wife. Somebody had to say it. I feel like she's much older than him.
See, this is where I wish you would have put in the bonus because the bonus question because I feel like you would have said what party is taking over, and I know what party is taking over Europe. It's the Conservative Party.
Well, but in France, it goes by a different name. They're like
does
the
it?
National.
Oh yeah, it's like the
Something.
Conservative and National.
Yeah, it
Parties
goes
are
by a
taking
different
over-
name. They
are
are
taking
though. Yeah,
over
that's
Europe.
very true. Yes, they won quite handily. Henceforth, why this question is here because they bested Macron's party.
Macron.
I think in Germany too they
Yeah,
did.
I think so too.
So yeah, quite
Crazy.
a shakeup going on
Yeah.
over there.
Well,
That- yeah,
strawberry
Mr.
shake-
Burger
actually,
going on there.
Actually, over there it's a banana. We discussed this.
Oh,
a
that's
couple
right.
weeks
Yeah,
ago.
if John had read the transcripts,
I missed that one apparently.
yeah, clearly
Poor
that would have
Neil.
been a fun read.
He's still getting that smell out of his clothes.
Yup. Yeah, you don't get banana and shake out of it very easily.
No.
It's the politician's special.
Yes.
Buy that shake to dump it on your nearest politician. I'm just kidding. I'm not endorsing that. Just saying. Allegedly. Allegedly.
Banana shakes in America skyrocket.
Yes. Do they even sell bananas? Okay, we're getting a little off topic here. So Brent,
We know they don't down in Mexico.
you are 2 for 2.
2 for 2. Here we go.
So far, pretty decent.
Pretty decent.
I don't know if I've asked a question about this one. We might be repeating. I should probably
Okay.
look back through to make sure we're not repeating. But America's got a fever for this WNBA sensation who has brought a new interest to women's basketball along with drawing the ire of some of her colleagues.
Who is Caitlyn Jenner? I'm just kidding.
Ding, ding, ding.
It's
You got it.
It is Caitlyn.
Uh-oh.
Oh my gosh! I
You
just
got
forgot her
yourself
last
with
name.
Jenner. Your joke.
Oh, I'll phone a friend. I'm gonna phone John.
Really going to waste that phone a friend on this one?
It's Caitlyn. Yeah, John, help me out.
Okay. Oh, sorry. Hold on. We're going to make a call to your phone
Yeah,
a friend.
thank
I
you,
forgot
thank
we have
you.
the formalities. We'll give a call here. Ring, ring.
Hello.
Oh, yeah.
Why is he always from England?
Don't worry, I'll switch to Australian.
John,
He's a world traveler.
and he'll end on Jamaican.
Yeah, man.
There it is. That's the guy you need.
That's
Yeah.
what you need.
Hi, is this John?
This is John.
John, we've got your buddy Brent here going for $1 million.
All right.
Oh.
50-50.
Sorry, $1 million hairs.
Oh, never mind. Oh.
I mispronounced it. And, you can keep them. It's weird that he wants them. But he's on question number 3. He's doing well so far. The question, of course, is, well, it's not really a question, more of a hint. America has a fever for this WNBA sensation who has brought a new interest to women's basketball, along with drawing the ire of some of her colleagues. John, do you know who that is?
Oh yeah. Superman has her last name Clark, right?
Mm.
But and click.
Oh, and he hung up. So Brent,
Is it really Caitlin Clark?
how in the world would I know? I'm asking the questions here.
All right, I'm gonna go with Caitlin Clark.
Is that your final answer? Do
Final
you trust
answer.
John?
Yeah,
He let you down the last time he was
Oh,
on.
Yeah, but I'm gonna go with it. It's sports. I like how you threw in Fever, the team that she plays for.
Ooh, he caught the little
Yeah.
send up there. We don't need writers. All right, Brent, you are correct. It is
All right.
Caitlin
Nice.
Clark.
John with the 50-50 right there for me.
Wait,
I got Caitlin.
you did.
Fine.
You did.
I couldn't for the life of me though. I could not remember
Yeah.
No, that's all right.
because it's CC.
Yeah.
Yeah, like what you do on emails.
Yeah, you CC Caitlin now.
Well, then
Yeah.
you BCC, right?
Well,
Is that what you do it yourself? BCC.
That's when you. Yeah,
That's when you go
that's
back
When you
in
do
time.
it yourself. What does that mean?
it's a book. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Do it yourself.
Very confused. All right, Brent, 3 for 3.
All right.
Nice job. You got 3 right, 3 wrong.
She is a very
Hey-o.
controversial figure right now.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, she is.
Whoopi hates her.
She got really well. Whoopi does
Whoopi
like
hates
I was gonna
everybody.
say, who does Whoopi like?
Yeah, no one. Well, besides her cat, her friends on The View or whatever.
I don't even know how could you like those ladies. Just being honest, they're not a very likable bunch.
Time out. Apparently, my watch just picked up the controversial figure right now. The first name pops up: Trump.
Oh,
There you go.
Hey, well,
not to get too political. Come on,
Yeah,
guys.
yeah.
Come
Sorry.
on. This isn't a political podcast. We're here to make people laugh
and make fun
and
of.
feel
Yes.
and cry sometimes when we can be mean.
Yeah, we can be.
Brent can be mean. Question number 4.
All right.
A new study finds that this well-remembered animal may have names for each other. They may give each other names.
Oh, I think I know what it is.
I hope you do.
I'm gonna go with elephant. Final answer.
Final answer, sir. Son of a gun. Yes, you're right. It's an elephant. How? What are you doing? Did you pick up a copy of National Geographic or something?
I'm a well-read gentleman.
I'm clearly something. Apparently, your newspaper has.
They never lie to me.
Nat Geo in that section, yeah.
They never lie to me. There's no clickbaits that I get caught up in. There's no rabbit holes. It's just right there. And then once I'm done with the article, I can throw away or save it for later. Okay? I don't go down a rabbit trail.
It's getting shorter and shorter, isn't it, on those newspapers?
Yeah, it is. It really is.
All right. This could be a clean sweep if you get this next question right.
Right.
You
No
failed
pressure.
on the bonus question. I feel
Yeah.
like we should point that out. You did not get the bonus question right. You could have done better. You could have actually helped yourself.
Thank you for pointing that out.
It just felt like it was going too good for you. All right.
Yeah, not enough pressure with a clean sweep. You have to point out, oh, you can't even get the bonus question.
Yeah, you
right.
could have had
Yeah, you could have
6 out of 5, but now you've only your max is 5 out of 5. Pretty lame. Question number 5.
It is. It is pretty lame.
This eating champion was barred from you used your phone in front already.
I did.
Was barred from competing in Nathan's hot dog 4th of July competition because he endorsed a vegan hot dog alternative, not Nathan's.
First of all, gross.
Yeah, absolutely. It's plant-based.
Gross. And I think his name... I know that John has talked about him a couple times.
Yeah, I know he has too.
I want to say his name is like Ethan, but I don't know his last name. Or it's Nathan. Well, that's a little too... It's either
Too on
Ethan
the
or...
nose.
Yeah, it's either Ethan or John. I'm going to go with Ethan. I don't know his last name.
Do we want to give him another? We've never had it with... We've only had John on once.
No, I'm doing... you said one.
Hold on. You have phone a friend. There's also, what, 50-50 or...
Technically, you gave him a 50-50 the last
true.
time.
So you can still phone a friend. A different friend.
Yeah, we're working out the rules still. Josh.
Josh.
Yeah, that's right. We call John. There's
Ask
always
the
John.
audience.
Oh, there we
That's
go. Quickly, somebody type it in.
Yeah, I don't...
No.
No, you don't want
How
to do it?
about you give him his initials?
No, I feel like that would be too easy.
You won't get it still.
Wow.
John clearly thinks he's smarter than Brent.
Yeah. It's easy when you have a phone in your hand.
I knew right away.
Well,
John
we've
has
also
talked about
yes,
this guy
we have
before.
also said that you talked about him.
So no, you want to take it just
Yeah, I just
Okay.
Yep, let me just get
so.
someone.
What is your?
I'm
what
gonna
is
go
your
with. I'm just gonna go with.
You want to take a moment to think about it, dig back into those memory. I really want to see you succeed, Brent, even though you failed on the bonus question.
Yeah, thank you. Oh my goodness.
Dude, can we use the Jeopardy? Wait, I don't know. Is that copyrighted?
I think that might be
Probably copyrighted to Sony, South Korean company Sony.
not to be confused with Samsung.
The countdown.
Countdown. There you go. Yeah.
I'm gonna change it. I don't know his last name. I'm gonna go with James,
Okay.
and that's it.
James is your final answer.
Final.
Brent, I'm sorry you're not getting a clean sweep. It is, of course, the Paulie Walnuts. Oh, I'm sorry, Joey Chestnut. Excuse me, Joey Chestnut.
Oh, I knew it started with a J.
See, I told you. Just gave him the JC when I still got it.
He was
Joey Chestnut
Joey Chestnut.
the third.
Is that his real last name? I guess is.
Yes.
Is it really?
Huh.
What? How?
I mean, I even tried to bring up the picture, just like
I
this
did-
So
Did you really do that? You are a cheating cheater who cheats. But still,
It's
it's
because I saw you do it and I looked away.
there is
Because
a.
I'm going to keep it clean.
Th-
and I'm
thank
gonna
you,
keep
Brent.
it honest. I'm going to fail by myself.
And you didn't fail though. 4 out of 5.
4 out of 5.
Missed 2 questions. You really the bonus question. You could have probably
Yeah.
gotten that pretty easily, but you didn't.
You're gonna rub that in.
Is
aren't
that?
you?
Oh, is that? Sorry. Yeah. So 4
Well-
out of 5. So you've gotten that before,
Okay. Yeah.
but that's. I think this is your second time
Yeah.
going 4 for 5.
Yeah.
Well done, sir.
you.
I'm impressed.
Thank you.
I definitely didn't think you would get the elephants.
Yeah. Thanks.
that was impressive.
Thank you.
I was really mad.
'Cause
That
you-
was one of those I literally wrote right before
you were
we
just.
said this.
Is that true that they give each other names?
That's
or-
according to a new study.
Oh,
That's
okay.
it's not necessarily. There's a study that just came out that says they do have names. That they have names for each other,
So-
and that they use those names, and
they
they
have-
never forget those names.
Sure. And do they like what type of names?
Well, we can't repeat them on the air.
Oh.
The elephants have notoriously filthy mouths. They. Well, it's they're a matriarchal society,
Sure,
of course.
yeah,
so
of
those
course.
ladies, like sailors, my friend.
Oh, get them gabbing.
Yeah, and it's
Oh my goodness. That's interesting. That'd be weird to be out on a safari and you hear Fred. Who in the world is yelling out Fred's name?
yeah. But
And where is Fred? Because
what if-
she sounds angry?
what if your name was Fred?
Yeah. Would you be?
Well, wouldn't it have to be? You'd have to kind of have names that were kind of go with like what an elephant like. I don't know the sound elephant makes, right? Like,
Well,
kind
like
of the trumpeting. Yeah. What name would an elephant
you
get
could
out of
do-
that?
Fred.
Oh yeah. Okay, that works. Yeah,
You
Fred.
could, you could do Fred.
Joey Chestnut. I hear he's an elephant.
Yeah.
That,
He eats like one.
yeah,
anyways.
well,
Well, yeah. Well, not anymore because. Oh wait, no. Now he does because he's the veggie bird.
no, that's
the veggie
true.
guy.
Yeah, they're herbivores.
Knew a different hot dog brand, which is gonna be crazy with him not in the competition. Maybe people will rebel.
Crazy. What do you watch? Do you watch competitive eating? There's what is
it's
like?
but it's it's after 4th of July. It's like the biggest thing after 4th of July. You always see it on ESPN. So
It's on ESPN, a sports network.
yeah,
Wait, and they have this eating competition?
they do.
For-
Russ is just hearing about this. He could be a professional athlete.
You could.
Now, see, Brent, you're onto something. And I hear there's an opening.
There it is.
Are you willing though to be sponsored by Frank's or Nathan's?
Nathan's.
Yeah.
Fred?
Friends.
Yeah. Frank's wishes it was the competition. What are you talking about?
Is that a brand? Frank's?
Nathan's? Yeah.
No,
Oh, no, Nathan.
I was thinking about Frank's.
Frank's
We know
dogs. Yeah.
Nathan's is a brand.
Yeah.
So is Frank's. Frank's.
Oh,
Frank's
well,
hot
that's
dogs.
what I was
Ballpark.
asking.
Frank Ball. Yeah.
Frank what?
Ballpark.
Oh,
Ballpark
Ballpark
Franks.
Franks.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
That's why. Frank's Ballpark. It sounds like a place that's just got a bunch of busted down cars in the middle of it. Yeah, this is where they play.
It's like the Sandlot.
Yeah.
Careful, hopefully you got your tetanus shot. A lot of those cars are rusty. Also, that's what their name is. Their name is also Rusty. He's also our catcher.
Just keeping it real simple.
Yep.
You can always remember the name.
For the most part, everybody
an
in
elephant.
there is named Rusty.
You're like an elephant. You can remember names. You're giving them out.
Just like Republicans are represented by elephants, not to make it too political. Hey,
I'm
they
not sure
apparently
where that
forget a
goes.
lot of things, though. But.
Yeah.
Brent, why don't you take us out?
Okay. Where are we going?
Well, Mr. Burger.
Oh, Mr. Not sponsored of the show.
No.
But we would take them.
Yeah. Why not? We'll give out sponsors to anybody, really.
As
You don't
long-
even have to pay us.
As long as they could pay us in milkshakes.
Yeah.
There you go.
You should get a milkshake.
Like a chocolate one, not.
Well,
that-
yeah, I would
that's-
say we'd have a variety to
Yeah.
choose
Yeah,
from.
okay.
I would go with the traditional. We could choose from vanilla, chocolate, or strawberry. I'm saying we have the option,
Okay.
right? Like
Can we also have banana on there just in case of a politician?
just in case we get a guest on here
Yeah.
who we don't like.
Yeah.
Was it a Cheetah Banana? Will it sponsor us well or something like that?
Chiquita banana. Oh, they were just.
Chiquita.
I think they just lost a court case.
Of course they did.
I mean, they're right up our alley then.
I don't. Not sure what that
We'll
means.
take the losers and make them win.
Oh yeah, that's
Oh, yeah,
true.
yeah, sure.
I forget what it was about.
Probably fake bananas or.
Could you believe that they're all wax bananas? This isn't right at all.
This is way too chewy.
I'm looking it up quick.
Oh.
Liable for. Oh, okay. Chiquita found liable for financing paramilitary group.
Oh, geez.
A little bit.
Okay.
We got like the cutesy little things here. Oh, they used my. No, they funded paramilitary groups. No big deal.
No, nothing to see here.
Nothing to see here.
Their first casualty was a mayor down in Mexico. But it's neither here nor there. On that note, hey, you know how to get a hold of us. Get a hold of us. Do it. Do it now. Pause. Actually, you're at the end,
The
so you can.
Chiquita cartel. That's all I can think of now.
Oh, no. Death by banana.
They're running
El
cocaine.
Chiquito. It's El Chapo's brother.
2 in every banana is just a bar of cocaine in the banana peel.
If I could get so lucky.
There's 4 bananas in one.
I went to my
three.
super.
Yeah? What?
There's 3 bananas in one.
You just go to your supermarket, like, yes, I'm going to take this. Okay.
I'm trying to find a
$3.
cocaine banana.
Yeah.
Which one came from... which one are the Chiquitas?
Yeah.
I have to pick up a delivery.
Do you have an 8-ball? I mean, do you have a...
Can you weigh this out?
Possibly cut this for me? On that note, hey, make sure you send in your thoughts. Tell us what grams you need, and we'll try to find you a Chiquita banana. And until Friday, stay weird.
I do not like it when you talk about drugs.
Get used to it.